Welcome to the PartyPoker.com World Open 4. This is poker at its best. There is over $500,000 in the prize pool. The winner gets a massive $250,000 check. The race is on.
Should go put the other shirt on. Sammy only aces.
Finally get some respect. That's how it should be.
Men and boys, men and boys.
A spot at the semifinals is up for grabs, and for our runners-up, there is a second chance to get back in it in the turbo round. They must play their best.
That's winning. Yeah?
They must give it their all. Go on, Boff. Bosh 'em in. And they must pray that Lady Luck is on their side.
Good Lord. What chance?
Yeah. Tonight, another heat kicks off with a supreme lineup. Andy Greekfish is known for a bit of banter at the felt. Knocked out in the heat stages of every TV tournament. Could this be his turn to snatch that pole position win and crack the TV table?
6 televised tournaments, my best starting hand has been pocket nines, and you can check all the tapes on that. So God willing, today is my day.
Willie Hawkey from Glasgow has only been playing poker for 2 years. He knows the poker stats and facts, but can he win big and get in the money?
My strategy today in the game will be to take things easy, maybe for the first half hour, try and suss out some of the people there, and maybe then change gears, and hopefully I'll get the cards that allow me to do that.
Actor Ross Boatman, former London's Burning Star, adores a tasty game of poker. He was in the West End hit Dealer's Choice, but tonight, will he be playing the part of a successful poker player?
I've just arrived back from Las Vegas and I'm jet lagged. I don't know what day it is or what's happening. I'm very happy to be here. I'm without feeling at the moment. Hopefully, when I've won this heat, I'll be very excited.
Simon Zach is part of that Blackpool poker mob. He has had great results in this format and made the final table in the UK Open 3. He isn't scared of going all in with nothing.
To win a tournament like this is obviously fantastic, and I've played 8 or 9 of them now and made one final, and it's time that I should be winning one really. Yeah, it'd be fantastic.
The legend, Dave Garbats, has been playing poker since he was 11 years old. His biggest poker win was $50K in a cash game. He's no pushover.
Played in a number of tournaments now, went to the World Series in Las Vegas last year. Played in a few of these TV tournaments, as yet to really taste the sweet smell of success.
Agnieszka Rylik, she knows how to put up a fight. She's a former boxing world champion, and she won't be easy to knock out tonight.
I feel very good today. I don't know, my strategy for today is survive and go to the final table.
Looks like a wide open lineup, but is it? Always good to talk to someone who knows. Joining me and commentating with me as well, Neil Badbeat Channing. And Neil, congratulations, you are in the semifinals.
Thanks, Jesse. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
What do you think of this lineup?
Yeah, this is a very interesting heat, actually. I'm particularly keen to see Simon Zach today. So.
You'd make him the favourite?
I think Simon Zach's the favourite. He's a player that always kind of, I always think he's doing a lot of good things, but I can never really figure out what he's doing. I want to see his cards now.
Well, what about some underdogs? Do you know this Willie Hawkey?
Willie Hawkey, yeah, he went deep in the Irish Open, which some idiot managed to win. And, I didn't play against him in that, but I did speak to him a little bit throughout. And he went straight to Monte Carlo. He's got the bug for poker at the moment. He won a tournament there, so yeah, he can definitely play poker.
Couple more in there, Greekfish, Agnieszka, Dave Garbats, who you know very well.
Yeah, Dave's been playing a lot. I think his game's coming on. I know he's really excited about today. I spoke to him a couple of days ago, and he's looking forward to this. Agnieszka, I've spoken to her about her poker and also her boxing, and she tells me she wins all her fights by knockouts, and that's basically how she plays poker as well.
Well, she'll have a big right arm, but the Greekfish will be trying to lay them all out as well. Punching bags on the felt. The yellow chip's worth 1,000. Blues are 2, reds 5K apiece, and they're wobbling 100,000 per player. 600K in play. Nice little lineup here, Neil. And you just been telling me some stories about Dave Garbas. I mean, he is a gambler from way back in the early days, isn't he?
Yeah, I used to work in the spread betting industry, and Dave Garbas was, like me, one of the real forerunners of that industry, and he was a legendary character. I mean, this man's been a millionaire and broken, a millionaire and broken, a millionaire and broke. I'm not quite sure what he is at the moment.
How's his poker game?
He's been playing a lot more in the last couple of years. He loves poker, absolutely loves it, and yeah, he's improving. You know, I used to think he was kind of weak. He's a smart guy, you know, and I know this means a lot to him. He's really looking to do well today.
6,000. Cool.
Leave me alone.
What's going on here? I mean, Zach, the flop went check, and
I'll check.
Ross is doing very well to lose the minimum here if he maintains the check call.
This pair up on the river is not really great for Ross. I think he feels like he has to call now.
Me too. Got a queen. That's good.
But I mean, hasn't he done very well? Would you have gotten a little busier there? Or would you just fold before the flop was an option?
Actually, to be honest, I think fold before the flop was a good option.
Maidstone once, and all the fuses went in the studio, and they're locked in this little room. 3 hours.
Lines up to 2,000 and 4,000 now. Leave that one.
What time's it going? 7:45?
Yeah.
I don't exactly know what
this will be over 4 o'clock.
Good luck charm Dave Garbazza's got on his chips.
Very latest.
Like a muskrat or something.
The way you're going.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one before.
I'm raising.
Raise.
6.
Josh Tyler's shark didn't fare so well.
Sorry.
Raise to 8,000 total. Plus.
And this is the second time Greekfish has had the 7-10 suited.
Cool.
The second time he's raised with it, and the second time he's gotten called by Simon Zach with the better hand.
I'm going to be very careful about what I say about Greekfish in this pot. I don't want him to get upset in any way. I think it's a good flop for Greekfish, though, so far.
Check.
Thought the flush draw last time. This is the flush. And why not? Bet it right out, right? See how big you can make. You can't make a big pot unless you bet it.
That's true. And Simon doesn't believe him straight away, and of course he got the 9 of hearts, which he didn't know whether that's going to be any good or not.
I'll show you.
This could be dangerous for Simon Zach. I mean,
Greeks bearing gifts.
Check.
How should he be thinking about this?
It's a message to
That's
my
probably
friend.
a bad card for Simon Zach on the turn. I think if he thought he was in front on the flop, and he probably wasn't sure, he's more likely to think he's in front now. I think he's checking to keep the pot small, Simon Zach, with the intention of calling on the river, I think.
Check.
Check.
He's now almost certainly going to call because he thinks that Greekfish can easily bet with an ace here. I think he's going to call, and I think he has to call.
I'll pay you.
Cool.
Flush.
Nice.
Queen? Queen? Did you have a queen?
A queen.
Queen.
Well, we've had some perspective, Neil and I love this hand because I think it's very instructional from someone who's fast a rising star of this tournament, Andy Greekfish. I mean, there was a lot of things he did that were unorthodox that hand.
I liked his play of this hand very much, actually. I think he played it really well. We've talked in some of the other hands about when people flop a really big hand, like flopping a flush, their natural instinct is always to check it, and I like the way Andy bet out. He's creating a big pot. He knows Simon Zach's an aggressive player, and he's got a chance of getting all of his chips here. So I love his bet on the flop.
Now, I couldn't see myself being able to check that turn. So, I mean, what kind of things do you have to think about that will allow you to make that sort of play that Greekfish made?
I think his check on the turn is brilliant. I really like that. I think it's definitely the right play. He knows Simon Zach's a very aggressive player. If he checks the turn, he's giving Simon a chance to bluff now. And he's selling the idea that he hasn't got a very strong hand. It makes him so much more likely to get paid off on the river. And when the board double pairs like that, and now an ace is quite a common card for Andy to hold, it means that Simon's almost certainly going to pay him off on the river, which is why the one small criticism of the way Andy played the pot, he probably could have bet a bit more and been a bit more greedy on the river.
And so the big factor is